In a remote desert village, there lived a beautiful girl named Ashanila. With her striking Arabic features and dark skin, she was a vision of grace and ambition. Orphaned at a young age, she was forced to live with her toxic aunt, Amara, and her two cousins, Esme and Tara. Despite the harshness of her surroundings, Ashanila held on to a dream: to escape the confines of her desert village and create a life filled with hope and abundance. One fateful night, as she lay in her humble hut, Ashanila was visited by a vivid dream. In it, she saw a magnificent pit filled with running water, surrounded by lush greenery. The sight filled her with an overwhelming sense of possibility. Upon waking, Ashanila could hardly contain her excitement. "It's true, I know it's true and possible," she shouted, her voice echoing through the stillness of the night. Her aunt and cousins stirred from their sleep, staring at her with disdain. Shut up, Ashanila!" Amara's cruel voice cut through the air, but this time, Ashanila's spirit was unyielding. In a burst of joy, she danced into the heart of the village, grabbing a drum and beating it with fervor. "It's true and possible. The pit with running water and green everywhere," she proclaimed, her voice ringing with conviction. The villagers, initially shocked, began to approach her one by one, drawn in by her infectious energy. Soon she found herself surrounded by curious faces, all wondering what had ignited this fire within her. The atmosphere shifted as the village leader, Zuka, made his way through the crowd, his harsh face set in a scowl. "I told you, Amara, this girl was not supposed to live, and I thought you had done well raising her," he said, his voice dripping with disdain. Amara knelt before him, her head bowed in submission. Zuka continued, "Yes, you see how disrespectful she is. No woman in this village raises her voice as she did today. As for you, girl, this should be your last warning. We didn't do it 20 years ago, but we will have one last chance to rid ourselves of you. Be careful." With that, he turned and left, leaving Ashanila trembling with fear and determination. 2 weeks passed, and traders visited the village. One man, captivated by Ashanila's beauty, began to follow her. When she reached her hut, she quickly hid. Amara, ever the opportunist, spotted the trader and called out, "Young man, what are you looking for?" "I saw the beautiful flower and followed her," he replied shyly. "I would like to ask for her hand in marriage." Amara burst into laughter. "That cursed girl you call a flower? She is the reason her parents died," she cried, weaving a tale of tragedy that sent the trader reeling.